right, ready? Here we go, play! Get off the toes,
It's not very often that we have an opportunity to go on a foreign trip prior to qualifying. So for us to have a chance to come to Spain with such a young group, to get them the experience of traveling, of eating different kinds of foods, of being stuck in a hotel for a certain amount of time, it really gives us an opportunity to create great team bonding activities for them. It gives them an opportunity to adapt to different scenarios and different situations that they don't face when we're in a domestic camp. So we're very fortunate to be able to go on this trip and spend some time in another country and continue to grow as a team. This trip is a unique situation in regards to our roster and in regards to our preparations for qualifying. As a staff, we've come in with a lot of objectives in regards to things we want to accomplish on the field. We want to make sure the players are on the same page on the attacking side of the ball. But most importantly for us, we've really been focused on how we're going to defend the teams that we're going to come up against in qualifying. With the players that we have that are currently part of our pool that are in college, we'll wait to see how they continue to progress through the NC2A tournament. It's our job to assess the growth and development of the players, particularly the young players that we've had in camp over the last 3 camps, assess their growth and see what we think they can bring in comparison to the players that are still in college. So when it's time for us to name the roster, we'll have a very good idea of where these young players are at, and obviously with the college season happening, we're able to evaluate those players as well. Understanding that this is a little bit of a less experienced and a younger group of players that we currently have with us, we've really tried to continue to create an environment where they can feel comfortable and confident. So while we need it to be extremely competitive because they are competing for roster spots for qualifying, at the same time, in order for us to be able to evaluate them as best we can, we have to create an environment where they feel like they can express themselves, make mistakes, but continue to be confident in their decisions as well. Because we're going into such high competitive games while we're here in Spain, the demand on the players has been extremely high. But with this particular group, they've been tremendous in the way that they've been fighting and scrapping and tackling each other and competing and really showing that they want to be a part of this roster. So I'm excited to see what the next few games bring us. Playing Rayo Vallecano and Atletico Madrid is a huge opportunity for these younger players. We are going to have some players that are playing women that are 11, 12 years older than they are. So for those players to get this experience of competing against top-level talent across the country of Spain, it's a pretty incredible opportunity for them to show that they can make the jump and they can continue to make a difference in this environment, which is something that at the end of the day we're trying to evaluate at this point. With qualifying only a month away, at the end of this trip we hope to have an idea of who our top players are coming out of this event and who's going to eventually end up making up our qualifying roster.